It's Thursday, and I know gradually the week is coming to an end. I hope your work is fine too. It's another time to listen to the Word of God. Our scriptures for meditation will be taken from Psalm 78, 1 to 39, Judges 11, 1 to 11, then Luke chapter 16, 19 to the end. Now, like I always say, the focus will be on the gospel, Luke chapter 16, 19 through to the end. We all know the story about the rich man and Lazarus. What do we pick from it all the time? Do we say, oh, it's the normal rich man has that didn't give to the poor, and then what else? He landed in hell, the poor landed in heaven. Yes, it did say so. But there is more to that. The theme for today has to do with obedience. Now we all know the story of the rich man and Lazarus. We all know how they all ended up in. So we are taking it from where they are now. Rich man is in Hades, Lazarus is in the bosom of Abraham. The rich man could not handle the heat coming from where? Hades. Now he is calling on Father Abraham to tell Lazarus to dip his finger into water for it to get to his tongue to cool it. But then Father Abraham tells him that this is impossible. Where he is and where they are, the gap alone, imagine, by then the water would have dried up. Then he tells Father Abraham to send Lazarus to go back and tell his 5 brothers that they should change, else the consequences is where he is. Then Father Abraham goes ahead to say that he can't send Lazarus because Moses and the prophets have been sent to do that way. So if his brothers will not listen, then it's up to them. Now let's see what the psalm for today says. And I read, "My people, hear my teaching. Listen to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth with a parable. I will utter hidden things from of old, things we have heard and known, things our forefathers have told us. We will not hide from their descendants. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, his power, and the wonders he has done." Amen. That's Psalm 78, 1 to 4. Now, God is saying that we should what? Pay heed to his words. We should pay heed to all that he's saying. Yes, God has given you and he has blessed you. What do you do? He's asked us to pay attention to all the things he's telling us through his people, through his mouthpiece. And these mouthpieces are our priests, our pastors, and all. What do we do with those words? What do we do with the messages we hear from them? And he says we should pay attention to the commandments. What are the commandments? Let me simplify it as Jesus Christ did. He says, serve the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And love your neighbor as yourself. So, you have, your neighbor does not have. What do? You share. It says, give. God always what? Touches on give in every message that has been what? Put out there in the Bible. Do you give? Do you pay attention to the things that God has asked you to do as a child of God? Do you want to end up like the rich man? No, you wouldn't. So this is a time for you to now give attention to all the commands God has given, or all the words that God has given through his mouthpiece, the prophets, the priests, and all. And in obeying to them and making use of them, God will bless you out of it. And I'm telling you that if you pay heed to God's commandments, you will be what? Blessed. Obedience, they say, is better than sacrifice. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.